Gratitude, 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 family. Peace and love, peace and blessings. How is everybody doing this evening? Greetings. Peace and blessings, gratitude, peace and love. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. All right, I see my moderators in here. Peace to y'all. Gratitude, gratitude. The attitude is gratitude. My attitude is gratitude. All right. Peace and love, peace and blessings. All right. My words create my world, and my world is bright. So as I speak, let there be light. My words create my world, and my world is bright. So as I speak, let there be light. My words create my world, and my world is bright. So as I speak, let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. Fiat Lux. We're talking about that light today, family. We're talking about that Lucifer. Right? We're going to get into the mysteries of Lucifer today. We're going to get into that, family. All right? The mysteries of Lucifer and how that relates to the matriarch energy. All right? Thank you again for all the birthday wishes. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I had a good birthday. I turned 44 years old. Everything was well. You know what I mean? Everything was well. I can't complain, family. You know what I mean? I'm a Scorpio. Yep. I'm a Scorpio, family. So 11/11 is my birthday. My birthday is easy to remember. 11/11. So I was born on 11/11, family. So I am 44 years old. And life has been a story. My life is a story. Pretty sure a lot of you guys got a story to tell. Everybody has a book inside of them. I'm going to encourage everybody to write a book. Everybody has a book inside of them. Trust me. But I am the epitome of a person that came from the bottom to the top with the spirituality. In life, I was definitely a person that was counted out, walked over, looked past. And I know now and I understand now the spirit allowed these things to happen so that I can relate to people. You see what I'm saying? If a person been rich all their life, they couldn't relate to a person that's trying to come up, and trying to be better in life. If a person was always given all the information they needed for spirituality, how can you ever relate to somebody that's just now coming into spirituality? You're just waking up in the spirituality. You're trying to find yourself. And I'm going through these bumps and these bruises and I'm trying to move forward in spirituality, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost. How can you relate to somebody like that? I've injured myself in spirituality. I've healed myself. I've seen miracles. I've seen things I can't even talk about. Magic has been good to me. Spirituality has been good to me. And I know I'm talking, y'all. We're going to get to the lecture, right? I don't want to call this a lecture. We're going to just get some information. I just decided to speak now with slides. All right. Talking to some friends asking my wife about it. She was like, yeah, why not? Put some slides up in there. So I'm not going to do this every time, but every now and then, just to give you guys more perspective, I'm going to put some slides in there. You know what I mean? All right. So we're going to do these every now and then. I think this is a topic this is one of the topics that is the most misunderstood when it comes to, let's say, God. I would say God, and this is probably the most misunderstood thing in spirituality, Lucifer. And 90% of what I'm going to say tonight, 90% of it, you ain't going to be able to find it in a book. It's going to let you know that now. This is channeled information. This is also information that I have come to. I've channeled it over the years, but this is information I've come to personally in the astral plane, right? So I've gotten this information in the astral plane from other beings. And I find out that a lot of angels don't even like talking about Lucifer. Most angels don't even like talking about Lucifer. Why? Because it can be a sad story. And I'm going to give y'all this stuff piece by piece. It could be a story that people don't even really recognize. But I used to go directly to beings. Now I have a ambassador, you will say, I can say, that kind of goes for me and gets a lot of information if I can't make it. And I created this being to go do that for me. Some of you guys, people, I'm going to let people on to a little bit of game here. But some of y'all know who this person is, right? Some of y'all know who this being is. This is a being I created. His name is Billy Asar. Billy Asar, right? Billy Asar is a magician that I created to help me, right? I'm not going to say much about him. But if you went to the cyber sorcery class, you guys know what that's about, right? Somebody said they look like Danny Glover, right? So this is an entity I created. Somebody said it don't look like it, but those who know, they know. I kind of revealed that in the cyber sorcery class, and y'all know what that's for. I have another being that I'm not going to show on here. You know, he works in the shadows, my other being. But this is an entity that me and him meet in the library in the spirit world, and he shares things that he got. I created him for that reason. I created that being right there. He looks like a human. He's not a human. He looks like a human, but his name is Billy Asar. And some people think that's my teacher, but he actually helps me in the astral world. Okay. I created him to look old. I created him with those colors. Those are my tribal colors, by the way. And I created him with everything you see on. All right. And though, like I said, those who are in the cyber sorcery know what it is. All right. But thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Thank you guys for everything, for the love over the years. And we about to turn it up to the next level with this information. Okay. So let's get into it. Somebody said a servitor. That's exactly what he is. He's a servitor. On a different level. Yes, your servitors can look human if you don't know that. All right. Yes, your servitors can look human. You know, when I pick pictures to show you guys, I picked them for a reason. You know what I mean? Because the picture speaks to me. This picture speaks to me. This picture is a picture of a very highly evolved being, looks like an angel, that is giving this person something. And if you look at their head, they have light around their head, which means that they're enlightened. This cosmic being is giving this person something. All right. This person has put the book down. He has a book in his hand, but he put his book down. He has a leather-bound book, and he's paying attention to what the higher being is telling him. I want to give you guys some advice as you move forward spiritually. Let go of logic. Let go of what you think is real. Let go of your training. This is very hard for people that has been to college. No offense, I'm just being honest. Because college, at school is not education. You're not getting real education. You're getting training to be a worker bee. So let go of logic. There's a time when you need logic, but when you come to the spirituality, you're going to need experience more than anything else. Look to have experiences. Look for an experience in spirituality. Push. Practice until something happens. Right? And if you push hard enough and be patient at the same time, patience is a virtue. then you can have an interaction with a being like this. And I can tell you that from experience, family. I can tell you that from experience. All right. Let's start out setting the record straight. Okay. Let's start out with setting the record straight. Okay. Let's be clear on this, family. Donald Trump is a part of the elite family who is currently fighting. You need to understand that. I've actually been saying this in a lot of my videos. The elite is fighting. Okay? They're having a huge fight right now. And they've been fighting for years. Fighting for what? Control. Donald Trump is part of the elite, y'all. Y'all need to know that. He's not a savior of the world. He's not going to be here to help you and save you. He still wants to be in control, just like the rest of his family. All right? He still wants to be in control, just like the rest of his family. I want you guys to understand that. Okay, I want you guys to understand that. I'm going to ask the moderators too to watch the chat. Make sure that they don't get too crazy in here. That I see the trolls is already starting to turn up. And of course, when I drop information like this, of course they come in here. You know what I'm saying? But if they start talking crazy, kick them out. But I'm going to stay focused. So I want you guys to understand Trump is part of the elite. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Right? I'll talk about Trump because you know guys want to know why I talk about Trump, because Trump is the type person. If I was a president, he's doing a lot of things I would do. Not everything, but a lot of the things he's doing I would do. Okay? I would switch the world from, I understand how the elite work, and I would switch the world from being where people can't evolve to people. I push evolution. I'm big on evolution. That's what Luciferians want. They want the world to push forward. They still want to be in control. Don't get it twisted. And that's what Trump is, a Luciferian. Trump refuses to represent the satanic aspect of his family. Remember, there's bankers and there's scientists. Both sides got bankers and scientists, family. Hope y'all paying attention, because we going there tonight. Both sides got bankers and scientists. One part of the family is satanic, straight up, and they like suffering. They like to make people suffer and keep you in slavery. The other part don't want to see you suffer, and they don't want you to be a slave, but they want to control you. They still want to have control over your life, which is still to a degree slavery, unless you got your own government. So that's why I'm trying to let y'all know none of this relates to me, because I got my own government, right? And we got our own family. But I'm just letting people know, I'm giving everybody perspective and helping you understand if Trump get in, yes, he's doing a lot of these great things that I salute him for. But at the same time, he's still a part of the elite. So don't get it twisted, family. I want to make that clear off the back. Okay? I want to make that clear off the back. All right? Now, if you look at his picture, he has a sun disk above his head, and also looks like he has horns. Right? That's that Hetzeheru energy. Right? That's that Hathor energy. Somebody said, what do you mean by elites? The people who run the world. The people who think they run the world. Let's just say that. The families who sit on the throne in America. Because you guys understand that whole concept came out of Egypt, where the pharaoh sat on the throne, right? They had a White House and a Black House in Egypt. The pharaoh sat on the throne. They just copied it and took it to America, right? So these people think they run the world. And there's two families, two sides. One is satanic and one is Luciferian. The majority, and I've said this before, family, the majority of Luciferian things that you guys are going to see, right? excuse me, the majority of Luciferian books that you guys are going to read are, you're probably getting 15 to 15% about true Luciferianism. The rest of that stuff that they give you was all satanic. Luciferian energy should never have the colors red and black. Luciferian energy should never be associated with Satanism because it's two different things. And we're going to get into that tonight. So I just want to just lay the groundwork and let you guys understand Trump is still part of those people. That's why he can sit on the throne. That's why it was impossible. Anybody who knows it was impossible for Camilla to win. She's not part of the family. She's not part of the elite. And plus, they don't want a woman sitting on the throne. I don't mind a woman president. She just got to be balanced in her energy, which we're going to talk about today. I won't mind a woman president, but they ain't about to let that happen yet. They rather let Trump win. So he's still a part of the family, but don't get it twisted. His family will kill him. Right? His family will kill him if he doesn't do the things that they want him to do. So we got to be clear on this, family. Okay? And I don't think he cares, because the last Luciferian that sat on the throne was JFK. And that's why Robert Kennedy is rocking with Trump, because they're all Luciferians. That's the Luciferian side of the family. JFK was a Luciferian, but JFK was about moving the planet forward. See? They lied to you, family. They lied to you about everything. They lied to you about everything. If you truly know yourself, then you know that you are more than what they tell you you are. You got to let logic go and rely more on your higher mind. Everyone should be active through the astral, so they don't be fooled by the physical. Once again, everyone should be practicing to wake up in their dreams, to have really high level dreams and be lucid in their dreams, right? Everybody should be active and everybody should be doing this stuff so that everyone should be doing this so that you can know the truth from the lie. What that dude, one dude said, what that one guy said, I think they call him I forgot his name. He's a motivational speaker. He say, real is rare, but fake is everywhere. Real is rare, but fake is everywhere. I can promise you guys, the most powerful spiritual teachers, the most powerful people that's out here, they're not on YouTube. And the few out here that are powerful on YouTube, they don't get a lot of views because people can't even perceive them. They don't understand these people, right? So we got to make that understood. Real is rare, fake is everywhere. You're going to need to tap into the astral plane, which is where we're going, to the fourth dimension, so you can understand what is logic, the systematic use of symbolic and mathematical techniques to determine the forms of valid deductive arguments. What is a deductive reasoning? It is often called a top-down approach because you start with a theory. This is what Neil deGrasse Tyson does all the time. You start with a theory, you narrow it down to a hypothesis, an educated guess. Then you observe the hypothesis and ultimately reach a logical affirmation. So this is what highly intelligent people, and they're still, Neil deGrasse Tyson is still intelligent. Verena Hamblin, thank you for the donation. And if I miss you guys for the donation, forgive me. I'm trying to teach right now, but thank you guys for thank you for the donation. So Neil deGrasse Tyson is a very intelligent brother, but he's very educated at the same time. He uses a lot of logic. He has a lot of hypotheses, and he won't let things be because he doesn't know how to tap into his higher mind, right? All this got to be said before we get to Lucifer, because Lucifer's light is so high and so powerful. You can't approach, and you're never going to approach. I want to be clear. You're never going to approach Lucifer, but you're going to approach the avatars of Lucifer. I can promise you that. It is possible to approach the avatar. People approach one of the avatars of Lucifer every day. You just don't know it. But in her true essence, you can never approach her. It's too powerful. So imagine looking at a being in all its glory like that, and you got logical reason. You're trying to logically make sense of it. You're going to lose your mind. So what I'm trying to teach you guys is that what I had to learn, even when I learned certain supernatural things, when I learned certain supernatural things, I had to let go of logic, because logically it ain't real. Logically, this not supposed to be happening. I'm not supposed to talk to no angels, right? Certain things ain't supposed to happen, right? When you wake up in the morning, you didn't talk to that angel, you didn't talk to that deity. That's what your ego tells you. You got to learn how to overpower that with your higher mind as we move forward, family. All right? This is very important to understand. Logic is okay sometimes, but there's nothing more powerful than experience, which really is wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Which really is wisdom. Experience, okay? Experience is stronger than belief. Once we have experiences, our mind begins to open. This works better than me forcing my own experience or knowledge into anyone. Show me how to have, show them how to have their own experiences. Okay? Show them how to have their own experiences. All right? This is what I show people to do, especially my Patreon channel. I try to show people how to have their own experiences, because this is very important. I don't want to fish for you. I want to teach you how to fish. But sometimes I won't tell a person nothing if I don't think they're ready. Some people got way too much ego. They want to be seen too much. And you're going to hurt yourself. Some people don't understand that. Stop trying to help people until you help yourself first. Get to a certain level, then you can help somebody. All right? My logic tells me that this is the Baphomet and that this is Lucifer. Most people's logic, most people's training and education teaches them that these are bad things. These are evil. But from an astral perspective, from going to school in the astral plane, literally, I understand that this picture of Lucifer is false. Lucifer never fell from heaven. If Lucifer came down here, which she did, she came willingly. Lucifer was never kicked out of heaven. But this is the story they tell you so that you understand and you think you know. Right? They try to make Lucifer Satan. These are lies you're being told. Lucifer is Venus. Venus is connected to a lot of things, including Mother Earth. Right? So we also know about a Renaissance period in the 1500s where they took everything and turned it into white folks. We're just gonna keep it real. They took all the gods. Yeah, did you know Zeus was black? Absolutely. We just gotta keep it real. Y'all know brother Joseph don't ain't into the race thing. I evolved past that, but I gotta tell the truth. Because they still did it. They still did it. Lucifer looks nothing like this right here. They were so sexist and so racist. They made Lucifer white and a man. They made Lucifer white and he became a man. You know what I'm saying? That's not Lucifer. So that TV show y'all see about Lucifer is not even real. Lucifer was never a man or even a masculine energy. So this is a false picture. The Baphomet is a thought form. Let's be clear on that. And yes, the Baphomet is real. Yes, you can interact with the Baphomet in the astral plane. It is not a satanic symbol. For people who don't understand, if I ever see people saying that this symbol is satanic or evil, then I know on a certain level they don't understand. Because this looks like this to keep you away from it. And I know I don't have to break this down. Shout out to the Bobby Hemmets and the Brother Panics. They broke this symbol down, up and down. You can't be talked about no more. Right? But we got a lot of newbies that come in here. People need to understand this is not an evil symbol. This is a symbol of balance. This is a symbol of balance. It represents the completed, elevated man. That's what it represents. And Rosicrucians created it. Rosicrucians created it. It has a symbol between Rosicrucians and Sufis, right? So nobody worships this symbol. So when you see people making pictures, these are what you call the Church of Satan, which are not even high-level Satanist. The Church of Satan is a religion. That's not no Satanism. It's not real Satanism, right? The Satanic Bible tell you don't even kill children and animals. So this is how you know they lying, but people don't read it because they scared, right? So I don't push people to look into dark things, but I want to make things clear. They lied to you about a lot of things. I'm not telling people to work the Baphomet. You don't need to work with Baphomet. There's no really point because this is a symbol, family. You don't need to work with the Baphomet. This is a symbol. But I want to make it clear. They made it look evil to keep you away from it, family. All right? Now, if I ever had to picture what Lucifer looks like, this is the best thing that I can come up with on AI. You know what I'm saying? This is the best thing I can come up with on AI. Lucifer was the most beautiful, sexiest, prettiest, finest, glorious entity you ever seen. Nothing in the higher worlds to this day tops Lucifer's beauty. Nothing. Nothing. Lucifer is and was the epitome of beauty. It's a reason why I keep saying is and was. Depending on what timeline you in or what timeline you talking about. If Lucifer, look at the gemstones around her neck. This is. If you had that picture of Lucifer, this is how that entity would look. Gemstones all in the skin. Also looks like a dragon, like a reptile. Yes, Lucifer in her true form has scales and jewelry and diamonds and gold built all into its being. It is a female. We need to make that clear. Lucifer is a female, the most beautiful, most powerful female ever to exist. Yes, more powerful than the gods. I said it. More powerful than, I would say, 95% of the gods. Maybe a little more. And we're going to get into that why. But if I ever had to picture Lucifer, family, this is what Lucifer looks like. This is the best place my mind can go. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to understand that. The ones we call Michael and Lucifer are twin angelic dragons. I'm giving y'all a very deep, powerful mystery. I broke down some of this in the Mystic Mind, the Master Student Conference years ago. But one of the secrets about angels is that every angel has a twin. Did y'all know that? All angels have twins. So when angel is created, all angels are born as twins. So Lucifer and Michael are twin angelic dragons. This is one of the biggest secrets about them. Michael is the masculine seraphim, and Lucifer is the more feminine cherubim. They're twins. They're the same person, just got different jobs. All angels are born with a twin. Angels look like many things, family. ETs, insectoids, humans, lizards, plants, and other life forms, even robots. Michael and Lucifer are what you call prime overlords. So let me tell you what I'm really trying to tell you guys. What I'm really trying to say is that Michael and Lucifer are not even really angels. These jokers are on a whole nother stratosphere. The universal prime creator created them to run stuff. Michael represents all the power and strength in the universe. He is the most powerful. There's no entity that could beat Lucifer, that could beat Michael. Michael and Lucifer wouldn't even fight. They won't even fight each other. They won't even fight each other. Michael is he is power. He is strength. He is divine masculinity. The gods respect Michael. Michael is also a demiurge. There's different types of demiurges. You have the one that people know about that came from Sophia. Sophia. Who is Sophia? The goddess of wisdom. Who is it? Who really is Sophia? Trying to make y'all think. Who really is Sophia? Sophia is Lucifer. Sophia is an avatar of Lucifer. An avatar. Lucifer has many avatars. So, yes, Lucifer being in her feminine energy, the demiurge is who then? But you got to remember, the demiurge is one demiurge. Michael is a demiurge as well. What is a demiurge? The entity that has power over creation. If Lucifer wanted to, Lucifer could make everybody on the planet conscious and go to the fifth dimension today. You're talking about beings on that level, because we're going to go deeper. I'm going to show you where Lucifer and Michael come from. So they look like angels, but everybody knows they're not angels. They're not really angels, angelic. They're something else. They're like a Super Saiyan God. They're like angelic gods. You can't really put words on it, right? But another word to call them is prime overlords. They come from the overworld. They come from the overworld. Lucifer is the prime overlord queen. And we must understand the four worlds of creation, the four worlds, the physical, formation, creation, and archetypes. When Lucifer hits Kether, that's when Lucifer starts to have avatars. All right, so let's be clear on that. Lucifer is a queen. She's a queen. I'm telling y'all how Donald Trump and these different people, they know this stuff. They know this stuff. Just like the other side of the family really know what it is with satanic energy. Just like the other side of the family really know what it is with satanic energy. This side of the family knows the hidden secrets of Lucifer. They know the word to mouth, oral traditions. See, they know what it is. Now, if you're a Christian, you ain't gonna believe none of this, right? That's because, and I wouldn't be mad at you, because a Christian's brain doesn't even have the capacity to understand. It took me years to even accept this. Remember, I grew up as a Christian all my life. It took me years just to even believe and see that Lucifer wasn't evil. And I did a Lucifer program a while ago on my channel. Well, actually, I did it on Patreon first. Right? Somebody said that Sophia is referred to as Jesus' wife. Jesus' wife. And now we got to ask the question, did Jesus ever exist? Who is more powerful, Jesus or Mother Mary? Who's more powerful, the one who can give birth to Jesus, or was it Jesus? You got to think about that. This is why I tell you, we got to put logic to the side. All the most powerful creator gods are always women. There are thousands and thousands of gods that we don't even know about, y'all, in other universes that we don't even know about. And I can promise y'all this, the most powerful creator gods are always female. I don't care if it's the god of the sun. In other universes, yes, there are gods of the sun that are females. You got some of that over here. Shout out to the goddess Amaterasu, the Japanese goddess of the sun. So there are gods that are more that are exist in other universes that we don't ever even heard of before. And some of them are female sun deities. They're female creator gods. And I can promise you, the ones who are the most powerful are females. It's just the truth. Right? Now, what I'm going to do here, family, is instead of, some people don't understand the tree of life. They don't understand what Chokmah, Binah, Yasad, Malakuf, they don't understand these spheres of consciousness. But I can tell you guys, in each sphere, there's a whole nother science inside of each sphere. So when it comes to Kether, Lucifer comes from upper Kether. You have upper Kether and lower Kether, right? Let me go a little bit deeper. Yeah, I know I like to put the seasoning on it for you, cook it up real nice, and give it to you on a plate. I don't want you to figure out how to cook your own food when I'm teaching on this level. I want to give you the goods. All right. So what they say, let them cook. All right. Let them cook. So let me season it for you. You know what I'm saying? So let's go a little bit deeper. So when you look at the spheres of consciousness, you have the upper area where Kether is, known as divinity, right? Right below that is where you deal with the angelic realm, right? The angelic forms of consciousness. So if I'm telling you guys that Lucifer exists as Kether, right? I'm also telling you that this being is not even from Kether, it's from above Kether. And the angel, it wasn't even created in the same sphere as the angels, this entity. And of course, in the angelic spiritual realm, you have Da'at, right? Da'at takes you to the other side of the tree, which people call the tree of death, right? I want to warn people, unless you're a left-hand pather, you don't got to listen to me, but I want to warn you about dealing with the tree of death. I put out a book a long time ago. I told you guys about a book. I wish I wouldn't have put it out because my consciousness has changed now. That's one thing about you guys on YouTube. You have seen me grow my consciousness through the years, right? So I'm not putting down the tree of good and evil or the tree of death or the other side of the tree. What I'm trying to tell you is that if you're not built, if your consciousness ain't built to deal with those spheres of consciousness on the tree of knowledge of good and evil, they will kill you. Yeah, some people call it the Khalifa, the tree of knowledge, the tree of death, right? The front is called the tree of life. But if you don't understand how to deal with those spheres of consciousness in your consciousness, if you don't know how to balance the energy, those spheres will kill you. They will put sickness in your body. I can promise you that. So I recommend you fully understanding the front tree and grow your consciousness up. Now, like I said, some people who follow me are in real left-hand path schools. I ain't talking to you then. Y'all being trained on another level. I'm talking to the ones who would like to play with it. It may not affect you right away, but it will affect you as you get older if you keep dealing with that tree. It will affect you. If you don't know how to transmute the energy of destruction, it will take you out eventually. I just want to say that. So when you're dealing with the higher levels of the spirit realm, this is the energy of Lucifer, right? This is the energy of Lucifer. And Lucifer really comes. So I want you guys to understand, Lucifer and Michael was created in a place where there really is no male and female, right? There really is no male and female, because the higher you go up the tree, the more you have no sex. There's no entities with sex, right? There's like whatever you want to be. You can look like a female and not be a woman. And you can look more masculine like Michael and not be a man. So I want you guys to understand that. Duality is what I'm trying to say, right? Duality only exists in the lower realms. So I want you guys to understand that. So you have Ein Sof Ein Sof, and Ein. And we talked about this before when I did my old video, Lucifer, Satan, and the Devil. Ein, it don't even it's the unknowable. They call it dark and negative, but it's the unperceivable. Lucifer and Michael comes from the area of more of an Ein Sof right? They come from some people say Ein Sof in the mystery schools. Some people say Ein Sof. But either way, what I'm trying to tell you that Michael and Lucifer is so powerful. Lucifer was thinking about helping humanity before humanity was even thought of. Let me say that again, just to give you some perspective. The beings on that level are so powerful. Lucifer is so powerful. Lucifer was thinking about evolving humanity before humanity was even created. Just think about what the beings up there think about. These beings are so advanced. They're thinking about stuff that don't even exist yet, because they know it's going to exist in the future. And sometimes they're not even going to create it. They have nothing to do with creating it. But they can think about enslaving humanity or helping humanity that hasn't been created yet. Entities. Who thinks like that? The best thing I can do is think about a video game that I'm going to create and how I'm going to create it. But what if I don't create it? You know, it starts to mess with your mind. So that's how powerful these beings are. They can change the whole universe with a thought. They can just think about changing our universe, and the universe will be changed tomorrow or instantaneously. So they're unperceivable. This is where Lucifer really comes from, and Michael. They're overly powered entities. And I want to make that clear so you guys understand that. True Luciferians have the same agenda as Lucifer. Lucifer is definitely the queen of heaven, but wants to see evolution all over multiple universes. The Satanists want to see slavery and suffering all over the universe. And what do I say as Satanist again? They are extraterrestrial life forms that are adversaries, right? And some of them feel like they have that right because they're so advanced. They feel like we have the right to look down on people. Just like you got the right, if you go outside, you have the right to step on an ant and kill it. You have the right to step on an ant and kill it, and you will not go to prison. You know, there's people on the internet doing all kinds of stuff to ants. They pouring molten lava and molten metal and killing all the ants. Nobody goes to prison. That's how these entities look at you. They look at you as an ant that I can step on. Why do you care? But think about this. You have people in this world that care about ants. They want to save ants. They want to save ants because they see the potential of what an ant can be. Right? Yes, Lucifer energy represents all that. The rise of knowledge and information. Right? And we're going to get deeper into that, what that represents as well. All right? The goal of the Satanist is to mislead, misinform, and cause suffering on a mass scale. They do this by playing on our ignorance, the fact that you don't know. See, they trained you to be ignorant. They trained you. They trained you to fight. Democrats and Republicans, they trained you to fight. Almost like a pedophile leading a child with candy. They believe humans to be stupid in this way. The Democrats love to give the government handouts and take away your sovereignty little by little. The people who do this the most, and I don't care what nobody say because I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. But if you got eyes to see, the people who are the most demonic side, they hide in this one group. It's called Democrats. It's definitely the Satanists hide over there. And they love to give you a government handout. How many people been arrested because of those PPP loans? Right? They gave the people the PPP loans knowing good and well was going to be some goofy, crazy brothers and sisters that was going to do something to go to jail for it. You know what I'm saying? They knew it. They knew people was going to steal, kill, and destroy with it because it's free money from the government. And all them jokers locked up because of a government handout. The Democrats make you think they're giving you something, and they're really taking it away once they give it to you. This is kind of off topic, but this is why I tell people, you know, as far as indigenous, the indigenous people go, A Native American is a U.S. citizen, right? A federally recognized tribe is a U.S. citizen. Because if you're federally recognized, that means you needed the U.S. to make you to say that you're an Indian or that you're part of a tribe. So don't keep it real. So if you're federally recognized, that's government handouts. The original people of America didn't need the government to tell them who they were. So shout out to all the non-federally recognized indigenous people. Because that's what I consider myself, non-federally recognized. I don't want the government to give me tax exemption. Because if you give me tax exemption, you're going to want something from me. I don't want a casino from you. Because you get to come on my land and my property whenever you want to and take what you want. Just giving y'all something to think about for people who think they know and they understand. Right? So government handouts are dangerous. You got to be careful with that, family. And the people who do it the most is the Democrats. If you know the angles, most Democrats and Republicans seem to be Satanists. So let's not get it twisted, right? Let's not get it twisted. Bruce Dallas, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it, brother. Let's not get it twisted, family. There are Satanists on the Democrat and Republican side, right? There's Satanists on both sides. But at the same time, I want you guys to understand that if you got eyes to see and you know the angles, they definitely hide under the Democrats more than anybody else. It definitely leans more towards Democrats. The Luciferians are few, and this is why Trump was a threat to their control. He's a threat to slavery. He's a threat to their slavery. He's a threat to their suffering. The first thing Trump said that he wanted to get in, look, I'm going to turn around the FDA. I'm going to stop them from poisoning y'all food. You think Joe Biden didn't know that? You think Joe Biden didn't know that our food was being poisoned? Kamala Harris. Right? You didn't think they know that? You didn't think that all the stuff that Trump's saying he want to stop, you don't think they knew these things? Now, I'm not saying this man going to be perfect. Right? He's flawed. He's a man. But I'm just giving y'all something to think about. A lot of people want to vote Camilla just because she was black. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? You're not even black. So what you voting for somebody who won't say they black for? You're not even black. Is your skin the same color as your hair? Then why are you calling yourself black? Oh, because Jesse Jackson taught you that. You're trained. You're educated. You think logically. As we go to the higher dimensions, you got to change that, family, because your mind is going to be everything. Your mind is going to be everything in the future. You got to let all that go. You got to let all that go. People are pissed off that this Joker won, Trump won. And this man literally is trying to stop people. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I shouldn't say it because they may cut this video off. But I got to say it. I'm sorry. You act like you don't know that how can I say this? Should I even say it? I'm going to say it. Everybody knows that when you're born, the gender you're assigned. Go watch a documentary called What is a Woman? Even though I don't like the guy that did it, I don't like him that much. That was a powerful documentary. It blew me away though, because I thought I understood the transgender movement. I had no clue. I had no clue they had a flag. And for all the transgender community support me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking down to y'all. I'm just telling y'all how I really feel. I don't believe that type of rhetoric should be taught to my daughter. I don't want her being confused. She knows she's a girl. I don't want her to be taught that it's okay to be a boy. I don't want her to be taught that. So when I see Trump turning these things around, I don't think a grown man with testosterone who dresses like a woman should be knocking girls out in the boxing ring. You don't see the women trying to go to men's sports. You sure see the gay men trying to go to women's sports, knocking women out cold, Jack. Am I lying? Y'all know that's wrong. Kamala Harris, them all for that. They act like they don't see it. And the whole time they have an agenda to one thing I said in my cyber sorcery class is that, and I said this before on here as well, we are going into a type 1 civilization, whether you like it or not. We're going into a type 1 civilization, whether you like it or not. The question is, whose type 1 civilization are we going into? Whose? Right? Whose type 1 civilization are we going into? Are we going to go into the Democrats' version of it? Because that's what they was pushing us under the World Health Organization, which they was going to try to use to change the Constitution and put us under the under emergency power acts of the World Health Organization. They're not even hiding this stuff. It's right out there for everybody to see. Vaccinate everybody to death. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a medical professional. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim to know anything about medicine. I want to say that. I don't claim to know anything about medicine. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a tax expert. I'm not an Indian expert. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, you know, my own opinion. Hopefully y'all believe it. Because he's clearing house, man. They're scared of this man. And I can't understand why people mad at him. No, he's not perfect. Everybody knows Trump was partying back in the day. Getting down. I just saw a video of him when he was 35 years old dancing in a club with 3 black women. He had him 3 black women that night. Dancing, getting down in the club. Trump. He used to let Wu-Tang do concerts in his Trump Tower. Wu-Tang. He was at all the Tyson fights. Stop acting like this man racist. How? How is he racist? He's prejudiced. I'm just trying to get y'all to think. That's all. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is that the satanic group leans more towards Democrats, and you guys got to be wary of that. Barack Obama, all of them. I'm coming from a perspective that I don't vote. I deal with my own government. I have my own tribal government, and me and my people work on that. I'm just letting y'all know what I got my own land. I'm not focusing on what they. I'm not focusing on it, but I pay attention because I still live in America, right? So I just want to let that be known, family. Got to get that out. We need liberation. What do we need more than anything? And this is coming into the Luciferian energy, right? The Luciferian energy represents liberation. Liberation. Trump keeps telling people, where did he say we going? He said, I'm taking all y'all into the golden age. Am I lying? That's what he said. You ain't never heard a president say that. This dude came out and said, I'm taking y'all to the golden age. Ain't that's what we about to go into? It's not the Kali Yuga about to end. And remember, I told y'all didn't want Kali Ma up in there. The Kali Yuga about to end, and I believe the beginning of 2025 we going to the golden age, the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. What a coincidence, this man saying stuff like that. We need liberation, family. The act or process of freeing someone or something from another's control. The act of liberating someone or something. I don't believe it stops at Trump. I believe with all my heart we will have ETs come in and change the world, family. They just admitted today that ETs are real and UFOs are real. They admitted today on Capitol Hill. Whoever was watching, I was watching it all day. They tried to get away from a few things, but they pretty much admitted it. ETs are real and so are UFOs. Stuff I've been telling y'all for years. The next big thing we will have just like I told y'all, before 2030, We will have some type of ETs come in and change the world forever. Before 2030. I really believe it's going to happen before 2030. And yes, some of their scouts have been here. The Galactic Federation scouts have been here. The Federation of Planets scouts have been here a long time. They have people here that never left that report back. But them jokers on their way. Believe that. And once again, it's not to save anybody, it's to change things. You can only save yourself. I don't care who show up. Please understand that. So we need to be liberated. The feminine energy is incredible for liberation. You know why? Because the feminine energy can nurture like nobody else. The divine feminine energy can nurture like nobody else can nurture. The men, we can't do this. The masculine energy can't do. All we want is war. We want to fight. There's the divine masculine energy that is like a Christ figure that can uplift humanity. Right? We don't just need to be free. We need full control and access to our DNA. That's what I'm really telling you guys. The Luciferian energy is going to do that for us because the Luciferian energy is scattered. There's something people don't know. Your Kundalini energy is the Luciferian energy. Your Kundalini energy is Luciferian. That cosmic light serpent that goes up and down your back. That has the power to change your DNA if it's activated correctly. And the more cosmic energy that we get coming to the planet, it affects your Kundalini energy. Us being cut off from our DNA stops us from true liberation. See, when we not cut off from our DNA no more, we can fly. We can levitate. We can move things with our mind. We can do all these things where can't nobody tell us what to do at that point. What government? I don't need no government. I can fly. I'm going to fly to another planet and create my own planet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to create my own people. I'm going to make a new house under the ocean. Wherever I want to do. I'm leaving. I'm gone. I can fly. I can levitate. I can teleport. Whatever it is, your Kundalini powers, your Kundalini can give you. You can do it. That's true. That's true liberation. It's true liberation. So we need access to our DNA. People ask me all the time, Brother Joseph, how can I connect more to Lucifer? And I never tell them. I tell them to leave it alone. That the aspect of Lucifer you're trying to connect to will destroy you. It's too powerful. It will drive you insane. Mother Earth is Lucifer. Mother Earth is an avatar of Lucifer. Yes. Mother Earth connects with Lucifer. Absolutely. Absolutely. The bright and morning star. The divine mother. Mama Earth. Some people call her Grandmother Earth. The one who gives you everything you need. Air to breathe. Right? So we have to understand Lucifer has been taught to us as a left-hand path, dark force. I'm not telling you how to put Lucifer on your altar tomorrow. I'm telling you just be who you are. Evolve. If you are in a state of evolution and moving forward, you are near Luciferian energy. That's what it is. Love. Lucifer is love. Lucifer is Venus. Now, I actually saw the goddess Venus before. I met her. And I told you guys that story before. And by the way, she's my spiritual mother. And she was the diva of all divas. Yeah, she moves, she flick her hair. You know what I'm saying? Very feminine. And every time she moves, music come out of her hands. Music comes out of her body. I seen it with my own eyes. Purple skin. Beautiful, gorgeous woman. She was about 11 feet tall. And she was on the planet. She had her own planet. It was surrounded by nature. I don't think it was planet Venus. I think it was something else. But she was a beautiful goddess. And she told me I am also known as Hathor in Egypt. She told me this. I'm Hathor. And I think she was known by many other goddess names as well. Like I said, 1500s, you know, they changed everything, right? So, and that does line up with Hete Ru as well. So Lucifer is music. I met music before. I believe I met different avatars of Lucifer. I met music. I've met love. I'm not love, but well, we all have been in love before. We all met love. I've met the goddess Venus, right? These are avatars of Lucifer. Mother Earth is an avatar of Lucifer. Mother Earth. Kundalini Shakti is a divine feminine energy in Hinduism that is dormant at the base of the spine. Everybody, it don't matter if you're black, white, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, it don't matter where you come from on Earth. Everybody has this power. It is also known as the serpent power, the dragon power. And it's considered to be the fundamental life force and supreme spiritual energy, the supreme energy, the supreme spiritual energy. You shall receive power after the Holy Ghost has come upon you. The Holy Ghost is the Shakti or the Shekinah glory. Remember, I taught you guys, your aura is your glory. Your aura changes when the Kundalini rises. When you're having sex, your aura gets bigger. In case you guys don't know that. Your aura is never stronger than when you're having sex. Why? Because the Kundalini is rising. If you want to expand the power of your aura, if you ever want to just make your aura strong instantaneously, feel joy and passion. But that's what you're feeling when you're having sex, joy and passion. Passion and joy. If you can tap into those emotions, you can expand the power of your aura. Happiness does it. Any high vibration does it. Gratitude, happiness. But I'm talking about when you're one time that we all know, all the grown folks, we know the Kundalini is rising is through sexual interaction. And the aura gets bigger. It expands. Everybody know when somebody knocking boots. Everybody know it in the astral world. Because the astral entities are looking to suck up that energy. If you're not using your sex energy for nothing, there's entities that come around to eat up that energy. That's why, exactly, because you're having orgasms, men are ejaculating, sperm is nothing but liquid light. So however you choose to ejaculate, you know what I'm saying? You got light and energy and power all over the place. So if you don't have a protection in your house should be a ward of protection. When you walk in your house, y'all, you shouldn't have to worry about wearing amulets no more. You shouldn't have to worry about wearing spiritual necklaces no more. Your house should be a place of sanctuary, a place of protection. You should have so much stuff up in your house where it's a place of protection. And now when you're having sexual intercourse in your house, you don't have to worry so much about entities coming in the block and take things. You see what I'm saying? So the Shekinah glory, the Shakti glory, the Shakti energy, the Kundalini, the mother power, the cosmic mother, which is Lucifer. All right? The dragon energy, the cosmic mother. So I want you guys to understand today that Lucifer is more of you can only really deal with Lucifer in its avatar state. Mother Earth, the goddess Venus, the Shakti Kundalini energy. It's not an energy that you have to deal with. This is one energy that's already inside of you. What makes you smarter is the Luciferian energy. What gives you wisdom? What gives you cosmic power is the Luciferian energy. This is hidden from you. If you don't believe this hidden, then why they make Lucifer look like a man? Just tell the truth then. If the Lucifer stuff is not hidden, then why they make him look like a man? Why they make him look like a European man with wings and chains on his leg? So this is not telling you guys to worship Lucifer. I'm not telling you guys that. I'm just trying to give you guys the true information. What's going on? It's not the satanic force is more darker, not Luciferian. Shout out to Michael Ford and all his books. I got all his books, Michael Ford books. But that is not true Luciferianism. That's a Luciferian from a satanic perspective. I read all Michael Ford books. Dope books too. But it's Luciferianism from a satanic, it's taking you back to the left-hand path. That's all it's doing. It doesn't give you ability to choose. Luciferianism can be left-hand path or right-hand path. I don't talk about this a lot because it's a touchy subject. It's a touchy subject. And some people are only going to tell you what's in books. My spiritual mind has never led me wrong, family. Never led me wrong. The point of the divine feminine energy is to teach nurturing. Let me say that again. The point of divine feminine energy is to teach nurturing. And nurturing brings balance. It's not about my body, my choice. I love all the women. I have nothing here, but they cause a lot of ruckus and a lot of stuff in the women, thinking that that's what women power is about. The fact whether or not I want to kill my child, whether or not. That's not power. Because you got power. You never had power over your body. What are you talking about? But this is the Democrats making you think that you got power over your body. Remember, your mama signed you over to the state when you was born. You walk in that courtroom saying your real name and see if you got power over your body. Am I lying? Matter of fact, they had to pass a law to say that you can have power over your body. Or you can't have power over your body. Why don't you just get into your indigenous standings? Even the United Nations respects indigenous people's rights. You trying to be an American, and the American way is telling you what you can and can't do with your body. You're not gonna go on no non-federally recognized tribal land and tell them what they can and can't do with their body. They got their own court system. What are you talking about? The rise of the indigenous people is also connected to the Luciferian energy. The rise of the indigenous Aboriginal people on Earth, the original people. Oh yeah, I'm not a legal expert. I'm not a legal expert at all. I do this for entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? I thought I said that earlier, but you know. I'm just letting y'all know, it's giving y'all something to think about. I sit back and look. Yeah, my daughter, I'm not worried about that happening to my daughter because she don't belong to America. She got a tribal birth certificate. Tribal birth certificate. You can't tell her what she can and can't do with her body. You got to prove that you got jurisdiction first. And my tribe has our own land. So in the future, we build our own medical facilities. Who's going to tell me what I can and can't do on the land? Federally recognized tribes have to have 500 acres of land to have a police force. That's the federally recognized tribes. I'm just throwing that out there. Y'all know I don't never talk about my tribal stuff. I keep it on the low. Right? Until a certain time. But I'm just trying to help you guys out. I'm not telling y'all to join my tribe. I'm just trying to give y'all some understanding. Because you don't need a tribe to do this. Don't y'all know Trump operates in all this stuff? Whether they call it secure party creditor, American national system, nationality. He operates in all this stuff. That's why they can't never touch him. Just giving y'all something to think about. So balance brings love and harmony. Lucifer rising is about bringing back balance to Mother Earth by nurturing and healing. The most powerful creator gods were women or female gods. Lucifer was that perfect example of that. So women, to my sisters, to my ladies, to my sisters, and I love my sisters, you know. This is our tribal book. You can't buy it, so don't ask about it because you're not going to. The divine program of the Coyote Salagi. This is for my tribe, right? In here, we talk about the woman is like heir to the tribe, right? Our woman and our thing is like heir to us. We need them. You can't make it without the woman. And that's in the tribe and out the tribe. So the women, as soon as they get their consciousness right, the whole world changes. The whole world changes. The Satanists are trying to get you to fight about your body, whether or not you can have access to. See, they say, well, it's not about the baby, it's about your body. So I don't want to get into the debate. I'm not even going to bring it up. I'm going to let it go. I'm just trying to get you ladies to see this. What they're trying to get women to fight about, you don't have to fight about that. Get into your nationality. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If they can tell you what you can and can't do with Roe versus Wade, you never had control of your body. Something to think about. Everybody mad about this stuff. Everybody mad about this stuff. Sisters, when you get back into the nurturing aspect of yourself, you get back to loving and being in harmony, and into the nurturing aspect of the woman is the most powerful thing ever. Her nurturing power is so good, she can change a man's mind. Her nurturing power is so good, she can control the whole nation. The nation exists because of her. You get your nativity from your mama. Right? This is Lucifer we're talking about. The divine matriarch energy will put the Aboriginal people back in place. This is a fact. That's why I didn't wait till now to try to start a group of people coming together indigenously. My thing was created back in 2018 when nobody was really talking about it like that. The divine matriarch energy will put the Aboriginal people back in place, and the Kundalini energy will rise in everyone. When the time is right, family, what's going to happen is this. If you've been doing your practices right, you've been doing everything you need to do, the Kundalini will rise in some people. Some people are going to die from the Kundalini energy rising up. I'm going to say that again. Some people will die from their Kundalini energy rising. I'm not saying you're going to spontaneously combust, but your DNA ain't going to be ready. Some people are going to evolve on a high level when the Kundalini energy rises. I don't know when it's going to happen. It could be the next solar flare. All right? The Kundalini energy will rise and everywhere. This is what's naturally supposed to be happening. This is your natural state. Your Kundalini should be always up. This will bring balance back to the earth and make us ready to meet the star nations. Ready to meet the star nations. Right? I talked about that before. The 4 root races and the rise of the star nation. The 4 root races and the rise of the star nations. I don't be making this stuff up. It all comes back around full circle. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. The 4 root races and the rise of the star nations. This is where we're going. We're going to the stars. And what that really means is star means astral, in case you don't know that. The astral nations, the 4th dimension. And then eventually we're going to go on into the 5th dimension. I've seen some people out here, some of these star seed people out here, they on the island with the sun out, talking about they in the 5th dimension. If you was on the 5th dimension, you won't be on YouTube. What are you talking about? But for those who don't know, they believe that. Just because you're in a beautiful tropical place, you talking about you in the 5th dimension. That has nothing to do with the 5th dimension. Yeah, I seen a video on that not so long ago. It's not the 5th dimension. What are you talking about? You're on Earth, buddy. You're on a very beautiful place of Earth. This is the foolishness I see sometimes. I let it go. I don't say nothing. I mind my business. The word star means astral. The star nations are either astral, 4th dimensional. Some of them will be 5th dimensional or even higher. But we will meet, just like I told you guys, when the quarantine breaks, we will be, as we get to the higher 4th dimension, we will meet the ETs. And we're at that vibration now. So this is what's getting ready to happen. The Luciferian energy will rise in everyone. and bring balance. The Kundalini energy will rise. And those who are ready will meet the star nations. There's people every day on this planet who ain't waking up when they go to sleep. I know because I astral travel and I see people on the other side. They're going to sleep and they're not waking up. But some of them, they wake up in another 3D realm. Everybody can't go where we going, family. Do yourself a favor. Let go of all judgment, especially third dimensional judgment. I don't care how a person looks. It doesn't matter if they're gay, they're white, they're fat, they're skinny, right? They cross-eyed, they stutter. It don't matter. If they're doing the work spiritually, they're going with you. You got to get past judgment, because those are the people that's going to make it. There's a brother that came to my lecture in the cyber sorcery lecture. And if you want here, brother, shout out to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother, because he kept it real with me. All right. He's a brother. He kept it real with me. He said, Brother Yosef, he said, I didn't like it when you talked about, I didn't understand how a guy your size, your weight, could be so spiritual. He said it took me a long time to understand that my eating fruits and vegetables had nothing to do with it. And I respect that brother for saying that. I respect that brother for saying that. Because I'm for health. I'm for everybody being healthy. But you can't be, it's just like people who say, oh, you white, you ain't got no soul. Or you're gay, your chakras are backwards. You can't, none of that is true. I've met homosexual people in the spirit world, evolved. Because it doesn't matter up there. It doesn't. It matters down here. I've met white people. See, that's why I could change my attitude about who evolves and who doesn't, and ideas like that. Because when you really have an experience over just reading books and listening to people and being logical, when you have an experience, it changes everything. You keep going back to the spirit world and seeing white folks, you can't tell me white folks ain't got no soul. You can't tell me that no more. If I see angels that look like white people, you can't tell me that no more. If I see, angels, I don't see angels look like white, black, Asian looking people, trees, insects. So what I'm trying to really say here, family, that we've been lied to. We've been lied to about everything. Everything. History. Right? A lot of the history is not even true. They only put down there what they want you to know. The real stuff is the stuff they don't let you read in the Vatican. We know very little about what really happened on this planet. That's why when I astral travel, I got to ask questions. Sometimes they don't give me the answer. Sometimes I got to wait. Yeah, so if you're homosexual or lesbian, I got no problem with you, but I'm going to tell the truth. If you're white, I have no problem with white people, but I'm going to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm going to tell the truth. Somebody said I'm late to this live. What about Lucifer? You're going to have to go back and rewatch the whole thing, family. Y'all shoot me some questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to give you guys some clarity on Lucifer. Just Lucifer and Michael. What Lucifer really represents. And we could talk about more Lucifer stuff, but y'all know how I do. Piece by piece, little by little. Y'all chew on that for a while, and we'll come back and do some more. And this is also a setup for Dragon Magic 103, which I will be doing probably, hopefully by January. Right? Dragon Magic 103. Somebody said, will Trump make it to inauguration? One thing about the future, and I told you guys before, well, first of all, I'm going to say expect the unexpected. But at the same time, is Lucifer the Black Messiah? You can't think about it like that. We just talked about that, fam. You can't think about it being a Black Messiah. The future looks like this. It's a straight branch, and then it branches out. A lot of those branches are gone now, because right now we're going towards one timeline. We're going towards one timeline now. So, of course, they would love to assassinate this man to change the timeline again. I was watching TikTok the other day, and they said that a bunch of witches who was Democrats, witches and warlocks, been doing hexing rituals on Trump, and they can't hex him. They said that he's being protected by something or somebody. That was pretty much made obvious after the second assassination attempt didn't work. That's pretty much made obvious, because y'all know how they assassinate people. They're gonna make it look like some random crazy kid wanted to just come and shoot Trump, or some random crazy guy. Like the first guy that tried to shoot Trump, he was in a video for BlackRock. They literally had this young boy in a video for BlackRock. So I would not be surprised. I'm pretty sure Trump is moving very carefully, but I wouldn't be surprised they try to assassinate him. Right? With this Pluto energy about to hit, ain't no telling what's going to happen. Let's hope and just pray that this man can get into the seat and start doing all those things he said. But just know if he gets assassinated, we pretty much know who did it. And we know why they, now after watching this lecture, you know why they did it. Because the first Luciferian, JFK, you see what happened to him. He was trying to put us on a certain timeline. You see what happened to him. Somebody said, Diddy did it. Yeah. So 2024, just like I told you guys, was going to be a year of revealing, people getting back what they've been putting out. All that's been happening this year in a lot of different ways. 2025 will be more about the energy. It will be the beginning. Let's just say that. 2025 will be the beginning of something new. It's dealing with a number 9 energy, which is magic, right? Completion. So you're going to see a lot of miracles happen next year. Miracles going to happen. Completion. But at the same time, family, it's going to be a lot about something brand new, a new energy, a new idea. That's what it looks like now. If they kill this man and they switch the timeline again, we got to wait and see what can happen after that. Either way, it don't matter to me. That's what I'm trying to say. If Trump wins or not, it don't matter to me. If they kill him or not, it don't matter to me. I'm doing what I'm doing with my own government. Me and my people, we doing what we doing. And you need to do what you need to do for your family. Everybody need to get land right now. If you don't got some land, get you 1 acre. At least. And lock it down. Because land is about to skyrocket. Promise you that. Also, if Trump does get in, you guys need to understand, just like I told you before, they're going to definitely hit us with some type of something. It's a good chance. They're going to hit us with something. Right? They're going to hit us with something. Could be another virus or whatever. So you need to prepare yourself. Right? Have some food stacked up, some water stacked up. Right? Yeah, it's a good time to buy. I'm not a financial expert, but I would say it's a good time to buy crypto, in my opinion. I'm not a financial expert. I see where they put Elon at, and it just happened to be called Doge. Right? So yeah, still prepare, family. Don't never think that government ever got your back. Prepare. Right? Some people wanted to get horrible and go to World War III. Some people wanted to get that bad. Right? I want peace and prosperity and happiness. Some people so programmed, they don't want none of that. I'm a huge believer that people want to suffer. Some people want to suffer. I'm a huge believer in that. When joining a tribe, do I pay for each member? So the first thing you do is you fill out an application on our website. And once you fill out the application, we look over that. The tribal council, well, usually me, I'll look over the application. And then I got to sit down with some people to go over whether, then we got to do an actual interview, online interview. I got to do all that now, precautions. Because I can't let people, just anybody join my tribe. So we don't deal with dark magic in the tribe. We deal with men and women. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you something else and you got other pronouns you use, you can't join. You know what I'm saying? If you have mental issues, don't join. If you're dealing with some type of stuff, you're dealing with demons on you, don't join. This is not a place where you can come get saved from demons. We're trying to build a community. And the last thing we want to do is be constantly worried about somebody who don't got their mental state together. So keep it real. If you got legal issues, deal with your legal issues before you join. I'm only letting y'all know because these are things I already dealt with and I had to put people out the tribe for. If you have mental issues, don't lie because I'm going to find out. And when I see you on video, I'm going to know. So get your life together and then you can join. Yeah, no black magic. We don't do none of that. If you worship Satan and you deal with Satan, you practice magic with demons, don't stop tomorrow and then try to join the tribe. I'm going to know. And I'm going to kick you out. So we have to do all these protocols now to stop certain stuff from coming in. And that's the reason why I don't talk about my tribe a lot, but in the future I will. We're building right now. That's all people need to understand. We building. Somebody said, what do you mean by mental issues? You know what? People know what I mean. I don't got to go deep into it. But just know we're not a doctor, right? If you're dealing with, you're hearing voices, you're dealing with certain stuff, we don't have the time in our tribe to work on fixing people while we're trying to build. If we were already 20, 30 years ahead, maybe we could deal with people like that. But if you take medicine because you're dealing with stuff, I'm not judging you. I'm not putting you down. I'm saying get your stuff together. And you talking to a person that's been there before. I was severely depressed and suicidal. You see what I'm saying? I healed myself using magic, using spirituality. So get yourself together and show me the respect by not lying to me. But get yourself together, then join. Because I'm very big on morals and character and principles in my tribe as well. Very big on character and principles. Come into the tribe looking to help. Don't come into the tribe with your hand out. Don't do that. Because we're looking for people that want to help us. Not the people coming with their hand out. What can I get? No, what can we get from you? How about that? You know what I'm saying? Then we could talk about what everybody can get later. We're building. All right. Also, there's a monthly fee to be in a tribe. We're asking that you pay that. And I'm just saying all this for people who gonna ask. Can you touch on the orbs of light appearing and what different colors mean? So different colors represent different entities. The orbs can be a host of things. Usually clear orbs are your ancestors looking in to the third dimension. If you have eyes to see, when you light your ancestor altar, you light a candle. If you have eyes to see, you'll actually start to see orbs. When your ancestors start to come to the altar, you will see orbs. Clear orbs. When it starts getting more of a rainbow looking orb, or like especially rainbow, that's more of a Buddha thing, or some type of deity looking in. But the regular colors could be angels. They can also mean different deities and entities looking in. The different color orbs. But usually the all clear ones usually are fourth dimensional beings. If you have an attaching entity, it could be a ET looking in on you or something like that. But 9 times out of 10 is usually your ancestors. That's why everybody don't have these orbs around them. And then sometimes from a distance, orbs look clear. When you get up on them, they could be different colors. The most powerful, and I gave that secret away in one of the lectures. That's one way to I tell how powerful people are spiritually is the orbs they have in their aura. The orbs. So I remember being in Walmart one time, and this lady, she was dressed like a Buddhist monk. And she had a bunch of orbs. She had a bunch of orbs. I've never seen a person to this day with that many orbs in her aura. She was full of them. She was a very nice older lady. I was like, this lady doing the work. Is ADHD considered a mental health? No, I'm not talking about that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about simple mental health things. I'm talking about severe ones for the most part. Severe stuff. You know, you hearing voices. You think somebody hexed you, and you can't. You can't stop dealing with it. You need to go get yourself together, right? Because what's going to make me angry, and you will see a different side of me, is that when a person lies and then I see you for who you are, then I got to kick you out. Why you make me go through all this? Because people think they're going to come in and get help. That's not what we're for. We're for building a future for our generations. That's what we're for. Don't come in here with spiritual issues thinking the tribe going to fix it. We're not here to do spiritual stuff in our tribe. We do talk about spiritual stuff. We have a private community, but we're more talking about growing and evolving and helping and making sure we got food on the table, our own food source, and our own building our own structures. But yes, family, I'm about to get ready and get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for being in here. I know you guys appreciate it. Do you have to merge with the creator to go to the overworld? No, you have your own overworld body. Everybody does. You just don't remember. You just don't remember. Your soul comes from the overworld. But thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed teaching this information. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm going to let you guys go for the evening. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right? Peace and love, gratitude. And thank you guys for watching. Peace and blessings.